finest professional wrestling from the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic region, Capital Wrestling.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Capital Wrestling. The action kicks off as for the first time ever, the Intergender Championship is being defended as Colossal Mike Law takes on Matt Macintosh.
Of course, as we saw a backstage altercation between the two, Colossal Mike Law looking to prove a point here that perhaps he's being overlooked here as he takes on the Bad Apple Matt Macintosh. When we return here on Capital Wrestling, we will look at the Colossal Mike Law and his path to his title defense here tonight.
Capital Wrestling fans, you are now able to represent Capital Wrestling by wearing your own official Capital Wrestling t-shirt from Pro Wrestling Tees. Whether or not you're royal, our royal blue t-shirt will show that you are loyal to the Capital. Order now for only $19.99 at ProWrestlingTees.com/Capital Wrestling.
Colossal Mike Law here, and I've been hearing rumblings and rumors about a supposed women's revolution that's supposed to occur. Now I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. There's no possible way that a woman could do anything better than a man. It is scientifically and biologically proven. Man, woman, or child, you come and you step your ass into my ring. And I'll tell you what, some of you women out there, you want to face men, face a real man and see what happens. The Colossal One has spoken.
Welcome to Matt Macintosh. Matt, thanks for coming. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're damn right. Thanks for coming. Why haven't I been here since the beginning? Cheese nuggets like all these, they're taking my spot, right? See, this is what you've been missing out on. And tonight, Mike Law, I'm gonna make you call me Daddy. You're gonna call me Daddy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take this little belt from you.
This is my house. I start this place. I will end you tonight.
Come on, guys. Save it for the ring.
No.
For the ring.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're dead that
I'm
time.
dead?
Yeah,
I'm dead.
don't worry about it.
That's a threat? Okay. Very cool. And I'm gonna make you call me Daddy, and then I'm gonna ask you, how do you like them apples? Bitch.
Of course, the Intergender Champion of the known universe, proudly carrying the belt, defending it here tonight against Matt Macintosh.
Well, we're going to find out if the Bad Apple can spoil Mike Law's chances of retaining his title, or will the Colossal One be able to retain the championship?
Mike Law with a chip on his shoulder, looking to prove to everyone here in the Capitol that this is what a champion looks like.
How strong are those steel chairs, by the way, to hold up a man the size and weight of a Colossal Mike Law? Look at this. Look at the size of him. The sheer mass. And of course he's going to go over the top rope because he's just that big. Ooh, look at that.
The fans letting everyone here in the Capitol know that he's Colossal.
The reigning Intergender Champion of the known universe.
A champion getting a champion's welcome.
An amazing title.
The prestige of that title well known.
welcome the Bad Apple Matt Macintosh.
Matt Macintosh, one of the most formidable men in the Northeast and in independent wrestling, period, looks to make his way into Capital Wrestling, starting with the Colossal Mike Law.
And what a way to debut. If he were to win and take that championship away from the Colossal Mike Law, unbelievable.
Of course,
way to start.
Saying that he should essentially have been in Capital Wrestling this whole time.
I don't disagree. I've seen Matt Macintosh from some of his earliest bouts in PWS. That's right. We mentioned other promotions here. That's fine. We're not ashamed of it. I've seen him all over the East Coast. One of the best wrestlers out there. I mean, just amazing.
This is about more than just a championship here. This is about proving a point for the Colossal one here. As this is going to get personal.
You might find this, I mean, this might be weird, Steven, but some people look at Mike Law as a joke. But Mike Law wants to prove that he is a dominant force here at Capital Wrestling and anywhere else he goes.
Of course, the Colossal Mike Law coming off a major loss against Preston Quinn, feeling again that he needs to prove himself and take what he's able to do to another level.
Get him off, get him off, get him off! Get it back. In the corner, dude. He's got 5, he's got 5.
Mike Law fired up here.
Of course, Matt Macintosh, a singles champion in many, many different companies, many federations, leagues, whatever you want to call them. He's been a standout wrestler for a long time, looking to take it to the next level. And much like everyone else, he knows that the next level is Capital Wrestling. And of course, worked with some amazing wrestlers on this roster, including Maxwell Jacob Friedman,
who we will see in just a couple of weeks' time.
But you know, he feels when a younger wrestler like Friedman comes along and gets a spot before him, that angers him a little bit. You know, it fires him up. He wants to know why.
We've got ourselves a big fight feel in this championship match, our second of the night.
Absolutely. And look at this, amazing.
Rolling him over, pin, crucifix 1. 1 count.
So close. The Colossal one, letting him know how quickly it could have ended for Matt Macintosh.
Matt Macintosh taking exception to the fact that perhaps Mike Law got a handful of hair there, but
well, either way,
you do what you do to retain championships, and Mike Law is looking to prove a point.
Here we go, a lockup.
A lot of people speculating here that perhaps Macintosh is looking past Mike Law. It's almost a foregone conclusion in his mind that he already holds the Intergender Championship in the known universe.
Well, I mean, you know, listen, I don't know how you could look past a man that size. Look at the flexibility, the agility. Sliding underneath, kick to the stomach.
Swinging neck breaker, and Law covers 1, 2 count. Senior official Mike Keener.
What a barrage of quick moves from the Colossal one.
Springboard, leg drop, and right back to the pin. 1, 2 count.
Colossal Mike Law hoping to prove some things to everybody here. I mean, he's coming off a major loss against Preston Quinn, and he feels like he needs to prove himself and take what he's able to do to another level. And as I said, you'd be surprised, some people view him as a joke.
I don't know how you can view him as a joke. He is a champion here in Capital Wrestling.
Well, you know how the internet is. They make rumors, but look at the strength.
Look at the strength to lift a man the size of Colossal Mike Law.
That's what I'm talking about. Fall away slam, perhaps, or maybe.
Oh, tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
There's a lot of rumors and speculation as to the size of Colossal Mike Law, that it might not be accurate. That maybe he's not 6'4" and 390 pounds.
And of course, 1, 2, of course, as we saw during that All Talents meeting held by Marcus Dowling, the Colossal Mike Law and Matt Macintosh having a little altercation there, with Matt Macintosh disrespecting perhaps the Colossal one.
You could look at it as disrespect. You could call it coming in and taking charge, showing everybody who you are. what better way to knock off a champion?
And what better way to prove your point here in Capital Wrestling than to win a championship on your first night here?
Absolutely.
But will either one of these men be in the hunt for the Capital Wrestling Championship or even Rocky Romero's UWN Television Championship?
Well, a victory here tonight would certainly set that in motion, but that chop, the sound, oof.
Cannot win the championship here on the outside, so Macintosh is going to have to get Law back in the ring if he wants to win the Intergender Championship of the known universe.
Oh, a thumb to the eye.
Oh, despicable here. As the Bad Apple showing just what makes him bad here.
Well, how else do you beat a giant? You know, you take a rock and a slingshot, you blind him.
Bad Apple!
Matt Macintosh throwing his own streamer in celebration. Ooh.
And a kick in the ass like a dog.
I was trying to think of what that move would be, but I think it's just a kick in the ass. And some forearms.
Another forearm by Mike Law.
Sure, it's disrespectful, but it also hurts. A kick in the ass is pretty bad, but not as bad as a backdrop.
The elevation on that backdrop, perhaps losing a little bit of altitude here, is Mike Law.
And setting him up in the corner.
Tree of Woe.
Ooh, this,
And just
wow.
stepping
And
on
it
the
just-
nether regions here.
Oh, is he that? I'm sorry, I thought he was on the top turnbuckle.
No.
That's quite unfortunate. I'm sure he didn't mean to do that.
And a drop kick on the Colossal Mike Law. That's insult and injury. Cover, 1, 2, 2 count here.
And if you looked at the way he covered him, it wasn't a full cover. He just put his palm right against Mike Law's face. Matt Macintosh knew that he wasn't going to get a 3 count on that. But the purpose behind that is, one, to humiliate him, and one, to cut the breath.
You cannot overlook the importance of what it means to be a champion here. And Colossal Mike Law is showing this right now, not being able to be put away thus far here. And a little bit of sign language there, and a hard knee right on the button. He's got to be out. 1, 2, oh, hand on the ropes. Hand on the ropes here as Mike Law showing the wherewithal of a champion to know where he is at all times, reaching out for that bottom rope.
Again, I contend that Matt Macintosh didn't think he was going to win with that pin. I think he knows. Look, he's just trying to insult Mike Law. Look at the slaps, and now Mike Law fighting back.
Mike Law is a man of pride, and there's only so much before you can disrespect him. And a strong clothesline, sending Matt Macintosh rear over tea kettle.
Wow. And look at the strength, gearing up for a suplex.
Can't get him up, trying for it, clubbing him to the back. Oh, and an atomic knee drop. Hurricane Rana by Law.
I've never seen a man that size do so many lucha moves.
Law looking for law and order here.
Oh, a forearm.
Strong forearm, law and order in the corner. Ducks underneath. Again, into the ropes, roll up. Got him. Spun around.
1,
Bridge
2,
plex,
and
2. But Macintosh's feet were on the bottom rope there.
amazing ring awareness.
Perhaps a misstep by Law, not positioning himself for that suplex in the middle of the ring.
And now Law trying to drag Macintosh to the middle of the ring and going up to the third rope.
What a tremendous match we've had thus far. And we expect nothing less from two men fighting for a championship here in the Capitol.
And Macintosh going for a superplex off the top rope. I don't know if this ring could handle it.
Mike Law trying his best to get out of this precarious situation here and raking the eyes.
Well, we can't see that from here, Steven. We're literally blinded by Matt Macintosh's back.
You can't hear those screams? You didn't see the thumb positioning?
I didn't see the exact superplex.
Superplex! And the Colossal Mike Law in a world of trouble here, perhaps the championship in jeopardy, as Matt Macintosh looking to seal the deal, but both men are down here. A 6 count here as both men make their way up. 8 count. Both men are up on their feet. Flying knee, the Bad Apple. Went for the springboard, but kicked it out. What a drop kick there.
And
The speed on display.
Almost took out referee Mike Keener.
And the challenger looking to get to a vertical base here. Super kick. Springboard.
Going for an ace crusher.
Springboard stunner here. 1, 2, 2 count.
Unbelievable. And Matt Macintosh cannot believe it either.
Rotten to the core.
He is furious with the referee. But unfortunately, the fact is Mike Law kicked out.
Into the corner, roll up. Holds the underhooks, double underhook, DDT. 1, 2, 3.
He got it.
He got
Unbelievable.
him.
Mike Law retains.
Here is bout, and still Intergender World Champion of the known universe, undeniable, Colossal Mike Law.
What a victory here for the Colossal Mike Law, putting his stamp on the Intergender Championship of the known universe by defeating the Bad Apple here in his debut match. Needless to say, nobody here in Capital Wrestling will overlook the Colossal Mike Law. Thank you for watching Capital Wrestling here on IRW Network and GFQNetwork.com. I'm Stephen James, this is Harry Turjanian. For the Colossal Mike Law and everyone here at Capital Wrestling, good night.
I'm going to go in there, I'm going to beat Jeff Cannonball June 3rd, and then I'm going to move on from him onto somebody probably a little higher up the ladder, because that's where I belong, let's face it. If anybody's main event talent, it's me.
You see, but what happened at the end of that match was that you got a little desperate. Let's call it what it is. You gave me a low blow. How's that make me look in front of all those people, John? And once again, I have you in that ring. But this time, maybe I'll be the one who gets a little bit desperate.
Yeah, there's a problem you need rectified.
Jeff Cannonball will take on John Kerman in a rematch of their first encounter. Into the ring post, the back again.
Jeff Cannonball won that match, their first encounter. He won by disqualification, and yet Cannonball was the one who asked for a rematch here. Fall in, and now he goes for the strikes again. Oh!
And a low blow here by Cannonball.
John Kerman has his first win. John Kerman has his first win by disqualification.
What happened out there, bro? Oh.